About a month ago, I started a completely new YouTube channel, actually the one that you are watching right now. From zero. And my first 2 videos got like a few hundred views, which is pretty normal, like not too bad. But my 3rd video actually crossed over 3,000 views. And that's honestly when something clicked, because I didn't really just get lucky. I did something a lot differently than everybody else is doing. And in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly what changed in that 3rd video and how you can actually use that same approach to grow your channel faster and what the real struggles of new creators actually looks like. But here's what made me like rethink everything. What worked in that 3rd video is not what most YouTube advice tells you to focus on. Because when you look at YouTube growth advice online, most of it comes from people who have already made it. Maybe they have hundreds of millions of subscribers already, millions of views, and they already have that momentum for their channel. But it's a completely different game for small creators, because when you are starting from zero, absolutely nothing, you are fighting for growth, okay? You're basically fighting for that new attention. And that shift changes everything. And almost nobody shows you what it actually looks like in the beginning, when you have barely any subscribers and when your views are extremely inconsistent and when your analytics honestly don't even make sense yet. And as a creator, like that's really where things start to feel much more confusing, because you are trying to follow advice that was never really made for you at your stage. And that's why it feels like nothing is working. That's the part that most YouTube coaches do not show, okay? The early struggle, the videos that go nowhere. Okay. And it basically shows you like how unpredictable the beginning could feel. And if you've ever felt like you are just wanting to give up in that initial phase, like that's normal. Okay. And that's exactly why I personally started this new channel right here. So if you don't know me just yet, what's up? I'm Caleb, and I have been the co-owner and the content producer for the Impulsive YouTube channel, which has over 4.8 million subscribers, and I've generated over 1 billion views on YouTube. But instead of just teaching a whole bunch of theory, my goal here is simple: to take everything that I know and apply it to a completely new YouTube channel and show you what actually works and what doesn't. Okay, in real time from absolute zero. So if you want to follow my journey, just hit the subscribe button. So here's where things actually stand right now. I've uploaded a few videos. Okay, some got a whole bunch of views, and then some didn't get as many views, and some did okay in between. And then some of them completely flatlined, like no impressions at all, no reach, just dead. And the reality of the situation is that nobody kind of prepares you for this. But one video stood out to me, and it was my 3rd video that ended up crossing over 3,000 views at this time of recording, and which for a completely new channel, that is actually like a really strong signal. And this is exactly what I changed in that 3rd video, because that result, to be honest, was not random. It came from understanding one thing. And this is where everything shifts. When you are a small channel on YouTube, subscribers don't actually matter as much as you think. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. It might sound like it's wrong, okay, but stay with me. What actually matters in the beginning are the signals behind the scenes, the impressions, the click-through rate, and your title and your thumbnail, your overall packaging, and how long people stay on your video. That's the real game. YouTube doesn't reward effort at the end of the day. It rewards response. So what I did is I stopped asking myself, okay, is this a good video? And then I started asking myself, well, would I click on this? Would I possibly keep watching? Because at the end of the day, if people don't click, like nothing else matters. And if they don't stay, like it's over. It's over for your channel. So that's when I really started looking at my videos much differently. When you look back at your videos, you start noticing the real problems. Okay, maybe the hook is weak, the pacing is slow, and the thumbnail is just mad confusing. And sometimes you end up spending hours just editing a full-on video, thinking that it's great. And then YouTube, guess what happens? They don't push it. And it is so frustrating, especially as a small creator. But here's the truth that most people avoid. It is not your video that gets judged first. It is your packaging. And this is exactly what I changed in that 3rd video. So in that video, I focused on a real pain point: creators struggling with editing and consistency. And I made sure the idea was extremely clear. The title ended up creating a whole bunch of curiosity. The thumbnail was simple enough to actually understand instantly, because the title and the thumbnail are not separate. They are together, and they work together as one decision. So when people saw it, they clicked. And then once they clicked, the hook pulled them in a little bit more, and then the content kept them watching. That's the connection that most people miss. So the next time that you end up making a video, don't just focus on the content of the video. Make sure that your packaging, your title, and your thumbnail actually makes sense. All right, now let me ask you something. I need you to be honest with this. How many times do you check your analytics after you post a video? Be honest, because I've done it a lot too. Okay, you might refresh and refresh and refresh again. And then this is where it actually gets real dangerous. Another thing that I didn't expect is how addictive the analytics can actually become. So when you upload a video, 1 minute later, you check how many views it has. And 2 minutes later, you check. And then 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, an hour later, like you're continuing to check. You get that 5 out of 10, 10 out of 10, whatever it may be. And sometimes it can get mad frustrating, but here's what's actually happening. While you are watching the numbers, you're not thinking about your next video. And then that's really where the growth actually happens, where things actually end up moving the needle. Because sometimes videos take time. I've seen videos do nothing at first and then pick suddenly up at a random time when you're not even expecting it. So consistently checking your analytics does not help a lot of the times. It ends up just killing your focus. And actually what matters the most is looking at your last video and asking, okay, well, what can I improve next? Can the pacing be a little bit faster? Is the thumbnail clear enough for the person to understand instantly? Do the title and the thumbnail end up working together really, really well? Is the hook strong enough? Like, that's the real process, one video at a time. And then that's exactly why I personally ended up making the promise to myself that I will post consistently every single week, no matter what. Because honestly, like most channels, they don't fail because they're bad. They basically just fail because they end up quitting way too early. So I sit back, I remind myself, all right, I'm still early. Like there's still time to apply everything that I know and still time to actually figure all this out. And the hardest part about all of this a lot of the times is just the patience of everything. Because what you need to understand is that not all growth is consistent. So one video might perform extremely well and then the next video might tank. And that's normal. So what I want you to get through to your head right now is if you're in this phase right now of low views, inconsistent results, feeling stuck, like you're not alone. You are not. This is what the beginning actually looks like. Messy, okay? Unpredictable, and then full of a whole bunch of just trial and error. But this is also where real creators are built. So keep going, okay? Keep posting, keep improving. Do not judge your channel too early, because whether it takes off extremely fast, fingers crossed, or whether it takes a whole bunch of time, what matters the most is that you end up staying in the game long enough to actually figure it out. And if you are serious about growing your YouTube channel faster, I've put together something that will 100% help you immediately. Okay, so after spending 1,000 hours studying what actually works, I have created 10 viral video ideas and titles for 2026 based off of real data from top performing videos. So if you are stuck, this will save you weeks of guessing. So you can download it now for free. The link is in the pinned comment.